When history speaks of revolutions, it praises kings and generals, but mothers, market women and leaders, they refuse to remain hidden in the shadows. This is the story of one woman who changed everything. I am Joadre, it's Africa's Untold Stories, and here we are going to find healing. Mekatilili Vamenza, Kenya, known as the Defiant widow. Hey, I hope I pronounced that name very well. Let's go back to the early 20th century. British colonial authorities demanded forced labor, imposed hot taxes, and seized land. Who owns the land rules the people. And look, if you go to Kenya today, some areas in Eastern Africa, go and find out who owns the land. A foreign government steals and seizes land. What will the people do? How can they defend themselves? But it did not end there. They attempted with violence to erode Giriama traditions and autonomy. This was when it became enough for Makatilili. Makatilili Vamenza, a widow and trader, mobilized her community using both spiritual authority and political wit. She organized oath-taking ceremonies and massive gatherings, urging her people to resist colonial decrees and reject forced labor. You know, sometimes these spiritual leaders that we have in our society, they have more roles to play. Their roles are to mobilize the people towards social justice. So when you hear people say Africans, they did nothing against imperial colonialism, that's a sign that person is very ignorant. See how this thing is paining me. Sorry, let us continue the story. I'm so passionate about this. In 1913, she led open protest against the British, resulting in her arrest and exile. But she famously escaped and returned to continue to fight. Her escape is really a juicy story. I hope we are able to gather enough research to explore that story. Her escape is actually like a story for a feature film. Among the Giriama people of the Kenyan coast, Mekatilili Vamenza rose as an unlikely but fearless leader. Her leadership ignited a wide anti-colonial consciousness in Kenya, decades even before the Mau Mau uprising. So Mekatilili stands as a testimony that even in a deep patriarchal context, women could become and they could spearhead resistance.